Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be playing logbait again. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to be trying to hit 8,300 today. I've been trying to hit it for like a day and a half now. Tried to hit it last night off recording, but it wasn't really going too well, and so now I'm back at it, trying to hit 8.3. Gonna go for a Mighty Miner here on the Skeleton Dragons, and then I could pop my ability as well just to finish them off and not really take too much damage on my tower, while also forcing out a response on the Mighty Miner. I'm gonna go for skeletons and then Dark Goblin on the flying machine here. I just want to snipe it. Oh, that was a really good Lava Hound. I think he was holding that knowing that I might do that. That was very well played. I'm gonna have to go for a rocket on it here. I can't really do anything else. And then I could go for like Fire Spirit on the Lava Pups. Okay, yeah, he's gonna Miner. Gonna go for Fire Spirit here on the Pups. And then gonna go skeletons on the Miner just to finish it off and try to not take too much damage. I'm gonna have to apply very nice pressure to win this from here. I'm gonna go for Golem Barrel on the left. I'm gonna wait till I get a little bit more. He's probably gonna go for like Skeleton King. I don't think he'll go arrows, because he knows that he needs to save arrows if he wants to make a push. He goes for Skeleton King. He messes it up a little bit, so I do get more damage than I should. Gonna go for a Mighty Miner here on the Skeleton King. I'm probably gonna go for, well, he's gonna ability, so I'm gonna go for a log. And then he might try to snipe it with an air card, so I could go Dark Goblin on it, force out the arrows. Gonna go for a Dark Goblin. Okay, now I'm gonna rocket that. Very nice rocket there, because he still has to respond to the Mighty Miner. I'm gonna pop my ability here just to damage the Skeleton Dragons. I'm gonna get a little bit of chip on the right, but it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna be enough to change lanes. I'm gonna go for a Fire Spirit at the bridge here just to apply some pressure and go for a Goblin Barrel. Okay, force out the Miner. You notice how I did it at like a good time to where the Fire Spirit would have jumped if he arrows the Goblin Barrel, so force out the Miner. I'm gonna go for a Mighty Miner here at the bridge and cycle back to another Goblin Barrel here. I'm gonna go for a Barrel now. I just wanted to wait for the Skeleton King to target the Mighty Miner first. So I'm gonna get a lot of damage here with this Barrel. I'm gonna go for a Dark Goblin here in the back. He also has a mirror, so gonna be a little bit harder than normal as well, because he has arrows for my push and my Dark Goblin. I'm gonna go for a Mighty Miner here and then go for a log on all the skeletons, so hopefully the Skeleton King dies and then my Dark Goblin can kill the flying machine. I'm gonna go for skeletons here. Make sure to keep my Dark Goblin alive, because this is what's forcing out all the defense pretty much. He goes for a Lava Hound on defense. He messed it up. I'm gonna go for Dark Goblin at the back, then throw a barrel. Try to force out arrows. Okay, those are very good Skeleton Dragons, so he's gonna keep arrows in hand. He's gonna go for probably like arrows on these once he gets it. Gonna go for Mighty Miner. Gonna go for a cannon as well just to distract a little bit. Go for the ability. Gonna go for a Dark Goblin down low just to try to clean everything up. I'm gonna go for a log and skeletons on the miner just to make sure my Dark Goblin stays alive. And then I'm gonna go for a Goblin Barrel. Actually, I think I could get 2 rockets. Okay, I'm just gonna Dark Goblin in the back. I'm gonna go for a rocket here on the flying machine and the Lava Hound. It should die pretty quickly, so I'm gonna go for a log here on these skeletons, and then I'm gonna go for a Mighty Miner and the ability to kill everything. So gonna get a lot of value here. Gonna go for Goblin Barrel on the left. Gonna go Skellies on the Skelly Drags just to cycle pretty much, and then I just need to outcycle him one more time and I'll win. Gonna go for a Dark Goblin. Gonna go for Fire Spirit, and then I'm gonna go for a Goblin Barrel. He's not back to arrows yet, so it should be game unless he timed that Skelly King right. Oh, he did time it right, so it's not game yet. Gonna go for Mighty Miner just to attack the Skeleton King. Gonna go for Dark Gob here to snipe the Skeleton Dragons. Hopefully keep my other one alive. Yeah, it's gonna live. So I'm gonna have 2 Dark Goblins on him. I'm gonna go for a 3rd Dark Goblin down here. He's gonna mirror arrows, so I want to separate them all. Gonna go for Skellies. I'm not Skellies, Fire Spirit, and then go for a Barrel here. He doesn't have arrows, so it's gonna be game. There's no way for him to defend this, so that was a very nice game against Lava Hound, Arrows, Mirror. One of the hardest matchups in the game, in my opinion. But I managed to beat it versus one of the best players in the entire world, so I'll take it. GG. Okay, so now, as you guys can see, I'm using the mirror. The reason I'm using the mirror is because I lost to E-Giant Earthquake Mirror, so I'm going to put the mirror in my deck to try to combat that, I guess, and have a chance against E-Giant Mirror myself, because I could mirror my cannon maybe. Obviously, the matchup will still be garbage, but maybe I could have a chance by being able to mirror my cannon as well, so let's see what happens. Here I'm against Golem E-Drag. This guy's pretty good. Golem is very bad in this meta, so it's pretty impressive to be high up with Golem this season, in my opinion. Gonna go for a log here. I'm gonna go for a Goblin Barrel here as well, force out the Bar Barrel, and then I'm gonna go for a mirrored Goblin Barrel and Dark Goblin on the right. I should get a lot of damage here. All he has really is like a Golden Knight, but he can't defend everything, and mirrored Goblin Barrel has so much HP that Golden Knight doesn't even one-shot it, so I got like 2,000 damage there on the right, so very nice start. I'm gonna have to defend that with a Mighty Miner though, unfortunately. I'm going to be down a little bit of elixir, but Golem still won't even be a good play because I'll be able to defend very easily. I'll be able to cycle back to like another Mighty Miner, and this Mighty Miner here is like a tower threat. Like if he doesn't defend, it will take the tower. I'm going to pop the ability, kill the Mega Minion and the Golden Knight, and then this is like going to get a little bit of damage here on the left, maybe even force something out. Yeah, he has to go for a cannon cart there. I'm going to go for a Goblin Barrel here on the right. I think I could cannon first. I'm going to cannon first so I have the option to mirror my barrel. I'm gonna go for a barrel right here because he does have tornado in cycle, so hopefully messes it up. Okay, he goes for a baby dragon instead. That was a good baby dragon. The reason that was a good baby dragon was because if he went for a tornado, I would have just mirrored my goblin barrel, and bar barrel doesn't kill a mirrored goblin barrel, so then you would have taken like 600 damage. That was smart. I'm gonna go Mighty Miner at the bridge here to force something out, like a Golden Knight maybe. He goes for E-Drag. I'm gonna pop my ability here. Oh, he has to defend the thing. I'm gonna go for Dark Goblin down here, and then gonna go log as well to prevent some of the damage. He has to NATO. I got a lot of damage there. I'm gonna go for a barrel on the right. He got a little bit of damage too, but it's not really gonna matter too much because he needs to actually take my whole tower with the push. I want Dark Goblin Fire Spirit there because if he Golem in the back, then I would have probably finished off the tower. I just don't want him to Golem. I kind of want to pressure him so he can't Golem because I'm almost in a Rocket Mirror range, so I just want to keep on pressuring until I'm in that range, and then I can just Rocket Mirror the tower to finish it off. I'm gonna go barrel here on the left. I'm just pressuring on both lanes because I don't want to feed him like a huge push in one lane. I'm gonna go for Fire Spirit the back here, then go for a Dark Goblin just to snipe the cannon cart, and then I'm gonna go for a rocket on the Golem because I only need one rocket, a rocket mirror, and another rocket, so I'm just gonna do it and leave everything else. So I just need to cycle back. I'm gonna go for a barrel here, and then log Fire Spirit will put me back to a rocket, and the stuff won't take my tower in time, so I'm good. Alright, well, never mind. He lost his tower to the Goblin Barrel. That was still a nice game, though. I feel like I played very well, pressuring very hard so we could never goal him. I'm in the next game against Redmi here. He's super good, so not going to be easy, even though I have a very good matchup. He has a YouTube channel. Make sure to go check him out. Redmi LECR. Gonna go for a Goblin Barrel here on the left. Just in the corner. Yeah, he always likes to Valkyrie on the first Goblin Barrel in the safe spot, because it gives him a counter push and it forces out a response, and you can use Tornado on offense to kill my like Dark Goblin Princess and stuff like that. So it's a very good play by him. I'm gonna see what he does here. Maybe I could Dark Goblin in the middle. Okay. I'm just gonna log on the right. I'm gonna go for a Fire Spirit. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna cannon. I was gonna Fire Spirit in the back, but he pressured with wall breakers. I'm gonna go for a Fire Spirit. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna Fire Spirit on the miner. Okay, I'm gonna go for a Goblin Barrel in the corner here. See what he does. Probably go for a Fireball. Yeah. He doesn't like to tornado the barrel. I don't know why he almost never does it, but he doesn't really do it very often. Gonna go for Dark Goblin here in the back. Gonna just go for... Okay, I'm gonna go for a Mighty Miner in the back because I'm up 4 elixir right now. It's gonna be pretty annoying for him to deal with this when he's down so much elixir. I'm gonna go for a... Okay, I'm gonna go for a Mirrored Dark Goblin in the middle here to kill the wall breakers, and we'll kill the Marcher as well, hopefully. Okay, gonna go for Fire Spirit here. Okay, this isn't really gonna get any damage. He's just gonna eat the Fire Spirit, and then if I go for Barrel, he'll just Valk. I'm gonna go for a barrel in the middle this time because I think I need to let him activate his king so I can try to break through. Okay, he thought it was in the corner, so I'm gonna get some good damage here. I just threw it in the middle even though he had Tornado because if I put it in the corner the whole game, then I'll never get any damage. I'm gonna go for a Dark Goblin here on the Valkyrie, and then I'm gonna go for Mighty Miner as well. Yeah, he goes for Tornado. That was a good Tornado there. I'm gonna go for a Fire Spirit. I'm gonna go for a Log and a Goblin Barrel, and this is gonna tank, so I should get a lot of damage here. Wait, his Spear Goblins got killed. I'm gonna mirror the log on the wall breakers, okay, or not. Alright, gonna go for my ability here. Okay, nice. I got a lot of damage there. I'm gonna go for a cannon here on this Valkyrie because he might try to wall breakers. Gonna go for Dark Goblin in the back on this miner. Okay, he activates his king, but all I need to do is one rocket to finish off the game, so I just have to keep defending. Okay, I'm just gonna mirror my Dark Goblin in the back to be safe. I'm gonna log the wall breakers. Probably gonna try to Magic Archer on the Valk, so I'm gonna predict it. Then I'm gonna go for cannon so he can't tornado whatever I put. You wanna always try to block the magic archer and then like drop like a cannon so he can't tornado it back. And yeah, that's gonna be game. Honestly, he couldn't really do anything and he got a lot of damage considering what happened. I feel like he just got unlucky with the Mighty Miner tanking the Goblin Barrel, because if the Mighty Miner didn't tank the Goblin Barrel, I wouldn't have got really any damage. So I feel like that was just more unlucky than like me playing well, to be honest. But it happens, I guess. Alright, I'm against Anaban here, so gonna be getting 100 zeroed by E-Giant, Mirror, Log. Okay, nice, GG. Electro Giant is a lot of fun. I'm in the next game here against Aaron. This guy's a motorcycle player, so gonna be a pretty interesting matchup. I don't think it's bad because I do have the mirror and everything. Gonna be a little bit difficult for him to keep up. I feel like mirrored rockets are very good against him, and I think I can win just because of the mirror. I could mirror my rocket after he rockets, and it could be good. I'm gonna get ready with the rocket here on the left because I know he'll block for the mortar, and kind of had an awkward cycle. If he rockets my tower, I can just mirror my rocket, and I'll get more damage than he does. So it's not really bad to rocket that mortar. Just kind of depends. Okay, he goes for Valk, so I'm going to have to defend the Valk with a cannon. I have a really awkward cycle right now, because the one thing that Mirror does do bad in this matchup is it makes my cycle kind of awkward and a tiny bit slower, but cannon should be good here. I'm going to go Fire Spirit on the left just to force out a response. Okay, he goes for Archers. If he goes for Mortar here, I'm just going to go for a Log and then Dark Goblin to kill the Archer, and then we'll also kill the Mortar. I'm going to go Mighty Miner because he might try to Log or something. Okay. It's going to tank for the rest of the mortars, so we're not going to take any damage there, which is very good, because if possible, you don't want to take any damage from the mortar. Mighty Miner here is not going to really do anything again, so I'm going to have to go for another cannon. I'm going to go cannon right here, and then we might go for the same sequence again, but he might log the Dark Goblin this time, so I have to be careful. Going to get ready with my Dark Goblin. Yeah, he's definitely going to go mortar, so I'm just going to go for a Dark Goblin. I'm going to wait for it to shoot first again, and then can you go Dark Goblin like this, and then I'm going to put my Mighty down now. Yeah, he goes for a log. I need to do that, so I'm going to mirror my Dark Goblin. I don't really have any other way to defend this mortar. Mirror Dark Goblin doesn't add a log. Obviously, he doesn't have it in cycle, but it's good to know that. Just going to reset here. Goes for Valkyrie, so I'm not going to defend it with the cannon this time. This time I can just go for... Oh, I don't even have to do anything, but I could log just to cycle. Going to get ready with the cannon on the left just in case he wants to go for mortar. I'm going to go for a log here on the right. I'm going to predict cannon as mortar. Okay, nice. I knew he would mortar there because he would always cycle archers before the mortar because that's how his cycle went, so I knew that he would go mortar with it. Oh no, I finger slipped my log. Oh, I'm going to take a mortar hit because of that. I'm going to pop the ability just to kill the mortar. That kind of sucks, but it's fine. I'm going to go for cannon here to kill the mortar. It's going to shoot at the archer first for some weird reason. The mortar is definitely closer. It's alright though. Dark Ob's going to clean up. I'm going to go for a rocket on the tower here. And then if he goes for a rocket, I'm going to mirror the rocket just because I know I can get away with it. Okay, I'm going to mirror my rocket here. Got 2 rockets on the tower. That's what I mean with the mirror. It's going to go for a fire spirit here, then go for a cannon in the middle. It's going to hit the cannon, but it's fine. I'm going to go for a log here on the archer and to damage the mortar. I'm going to go for a mighty miner here just to block the mortar. And then I could go for a dark ob to finish it off. He doesn't really have archers or anything, and then I'm going to have to rocket the tower again. I'm kind of just trying to keep my like 300 damage advantage, and then at the end when he rockets, I'll just rocket mirror to win, because I'll never be like behind. Gonna go for fire spirit, then cannon down low, because he's gonna keep predicting. Yep, okay, gonna log here on the mortar. And then he's probably gonna go for a rocket, I think. I'm gonna go for a dark ob to finish off the mortar, and then I'm gonna rocket the tower. Okay, perfect time, he rockets. He's probably gonna try to predict my fire spirit in the middle, because I'm going to put on the side. Nice. Okay. Because I was putting the fire spirit in the middle every time, so I thought he was bound to try to predict it this time. So I put it on the side instead, and I think that's going to secure me the win. I'm just going to go Mighty Miner here, and then I'm going to try to get 2 rockets down. I'm going to cycle my Dark Goblin in the middle. I'm going to go for a rocket here on the tower. Then I just have to mirror the rocket, and it's going to be game. So I just mirror the rocket, and I think that prediction on the tornado won me the game, because if he tornadoed it out of range, then the mortar would have locked on my tower and I would have definitely lost because I would have had to rocket on the mortar, and yeah. I'm definitely happy with how I played that because that matchup's not easy. I'm in the next game against Future. This guy plays with E-Giant, E-Wiz, I-Drag, Fisherman, Tornado, Bomber, Lightning and Skeleton King, so gonna be pretty easy matchup in my opinion. I just have to look out for him trying to push the E-Giant with the Skeleton King away from my cannon. E-Wiz is gonna clean up nicely there. Just gonna go for a log to finish off the E-Wiz and get a little bit of damage on the tower. Gonna go for the ability. Okay, it didn't go down, but it gave me my elixir back. Okay, nice. So sometimes when you pop the ability and they don't go off, sometimes you get the elixir back, sometimes not. I'm not really sure. Oh my, the fisherman just pulled the goblin away from the king tower. Nice. The fisherman's playing for me. Let's go. Okay. I went for mirror barrel fire spirit there because he didn't activate the king and he didn't really have any good responses. As you saw there, I got a lot of damage. Dark Goblin's gonna clean up the fisherman pretty nicely. Gonna go for mighty miner here on the skeleton king. I could go for another goblin barrel as well here because he doesn't have tornado in cycle. I'm gonna go for it now. Hopefully the Dark Goblin doesn't go in front, and it does. Okay, unfortunate, but it's fine. I'm gonna go for a mirrored barrel as well because I need to cycle to my fire spirit so I can fire spirit on the fisherman. I'm just gonna wait for it to come up a little bit so it doesn't like pull a goblin back. I'm gonna go for it right here because he does have tornado in hand, so I might try to tornado it to my king tower. Okay, gonna go for fire spirit here. He does activate the king, but I get so much damage. I don't even think that was worth it. Got like 1500 damage. That was definitely not worth it. I'm gonna go for Dark Goblin here on the left. Just force out a response, maybe like eye drag or skelly king. Okay, he goes for eye drag there. I could go for a mighty miner on top of it, then go for a goblin barrel as well because he needs to defend it anyway. Okay, gonna go for a barrel here. Force out. Okay, probably E-Wiz, or he might sack the tower. Okay, he goes for a skeleton king and E-Wiz to keep his tower. I don't know if I agree with that, but I'm just gonna go for a log here. I'm gonna go for a fire spirit. Then I'm gonna go for a Dark Goblin. Wait, no. Oh, I thought that was a mirrored fire spirit. That was bad. Okay. I'm just gonna go for a log here, try to fix my mistake. I just threw away 4 elixir because I mirrored the Dark Goblin into the Skeleton King E-Wiz. I'm gonna try to defend this, but I'm down to like 5 elixirs, so it's gonna be pretty difficult, I think. Just gonna go for a Goblin Barrel here to apply a little bit of pressure, and then I could go for a Dark Goblin. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna go for a rocket here on everything, and then go for a cannon. Okay, I hit everything, and then if he lightnings, I go for a mirror cannon, but he goes for the ability. Gonna go Dark Goblin and log, and yeah, okay, I actually defended very easily. I don't know why I thought it would be kind of hard. That's gonna be game. I think the only thing I did wrong that entire game was the mirror Dark Goblin into the Skeleton King, but I thought it was a fire spirit, but I guess the mistake wasn't big enough to cost me really anything. I only took like a few hundred damage. I guess like 1,000, but it's still fine because I did manage to win, so GG's. Alright, I'm against this Japanese E-Giant player. I'm 1 game off 8,300, so hopefully I can win. I've been 1 game off 8,300 way too many times, so hopefully I can get it here. Dark Gob's gonna kill that bomber. He goes for a baby dragon on it as well, so it doesn't take any damage. Gonna go for a mighty miner here on it. He could go for a cannon. He could go for an E-Giant on top. He could E-Giant to kite. He could go for a lot of things. Okay, he goes for E-Giant. I'm gonna cycle an early cannon here, bait out the earthquake, and then I could mirror my cannon, then pressure, because I think he's gonna mirror the earthquake, so I'm gonna mirror my cannon, and then I'm gonna go fire spirit barrel here, because he's gonna mirror his EQ, I think. Yeah, okay, gonna do this. He's pretty low on elixir, so I should get a lot of damage here. Alright, nice. Okay, that got a lot of damage there, and then I'm not gonna have a Dark Goblin at the bridge. I don't think it's worth it. I'm just gonna slow roll it in the back once I get to 10, and then I could try to apply a bit more pressure as well. So, looking pretty good right now. Just gonna Dark Goblin the back in a second. I do know he has an Earthquake and not Rocket, so that's good. Because this guy was using Rocket earlier in this season, but I saw him switch back to EQ because I watched one of my friends, but now he's back to Earthquake, so just had to make sure. Gonna go for Goblin Barrel here. Maybe he could mess up the Tornado. Okay, wait, nice. Oh, okay, wait. He barely activated the King, but I do get a lot of damage. I'm gonna wait a second, then Mighty, because he might activate. Okay, nice. He activated his ability, so we did waste 1 elixir there. He's gonna force out the cannon. Yup. Gonna go for a log here. I'm actually not sure if Dark Goblin snipes that. I know it snipes the bomb tower, snipes the Tesla, snipes some buildings, but it doesn't snipe it, but okay, it kills the Dark Gob, and it's not gonna run up all the way, so it doesn't really matter too much because it doesn't run up all the way and it kills it. I got a lot of damage there on the right. I'm gonna go mirrored Goblin Barrel and Fire Spirit here to force out a response so we can't mirror his E-Giant. Basically, my whole goal is just so we can't mirror the E-Giant, but he can still mirror it because he used the Golden Knight on it. So, okay, he can't now because he Earthquake, so Dark Gob should do decent. I'm gonna log, and then I'm gonna go for a Rocket on that E-Giant there. I'm gonna go for a fire spirit on the right so I can get back to my cannon. I'm gonna just go cannon here to kill the golden knight and the E-giant. He doesn't have earthquake in hand just yet. I think he has it now. Okay, gonna go for a cannon down low. Then it's gonna go for a dark goblin to snipe that bomber, and I don't think he can break through from here. So looking very good for me. As long as I don't choke on defense, I'm good. Okay, only 20 seconds left. He's probably gonna go for an E-giant. Gonna go for barrel on the right to get the tower, because obviously you can't defend that. Gonna go for fire spirit to go for cannon, and go for mighty miner to block, and it will keep my cannon in cycle, so I can still mirror my cannon. It's gonna mirror the cannon here to be safe, and that's gonna be game. Finally, I got 8,300. Let's go. It took me so long to get here. Honestly, logbait's very, very difficult to play in the meta. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And next video, I'll try my best to get #1 in the world, but I can't promise anything because logbait's very, very difficult to play in this meta. Bye.